100 euros.
Hello, this is Tessie with Travels with Tessie. We're here at the automobile repair shop because we've had a little trouble, but now everything is fine. I have to tell this story. This is so cool. I just found out, I had never heard this, that Ireland floated up from the equator millions and millions of years ago, like 250 millions of years ago, something like that. They were saying something very much like that. 250 million years ago, slowly floated. It took a long time to float up, but it floated up. It used to be at the equator.
They had some very large paddles.
Right.
Big paddles. Very big paddles. No, I'm really not kidding. It really floated up, but slowly, continental drift. It drifted on up here from the equator, which is why you see this all used to be at the bottom of a sea down at the equator before it floated up. So that's why so many of the fossils are marine animals. I know it sounds unreal, but that is what they told me.
I don't believe it.
I know. It's hard to believe, but it is true. Floated on up.
Tessie made that one up.
I did not. Continental drift. It was down at the equator, they swore it was.
Come on, Tessie.
Gulf Stream, floated up.
Tessie lies.
No, that's the truth. That's one I did not make up.
Two tall portal stones flanking the entrance to a rectangular stone-lined chamber which is covered by a single large capstone. A low oval-shaped mound of loose stone which helps stabilize the chamber surrounds the tomb. The cairn would originally have been no higher than it is today, suggesting that the dramatic tomb structure was designed to be the main visual focus.
And it was within a larger group of tombs?
Yeah. They found 30 some odd evidence of 30
burials.
so far,
found
and that's
actually
just
30.
bones. 30
Skeletons.
Or partial. Giving some flowers and laying them down there, kneeling, praying, and crying.
Once upon a time, before they farmed and cut down all the trees to make the farms, this was all surrounded by trees. It was very different at the time this was first built. If I read it correctly, the people of the Stone Age, I guess the late Stone Age or Middle Stone Age, who would have been here, who would have buried their dead here, were around 4200 BC, so 4,000 years before the birth of Christ. Farther back than Stonehenge, farther back than the pyramids, farther back than the oldest thing I can think of. Not quite as far back as the dinosaurs. It's still so green and the mound all around it. More than 30 individuals buried right around here they found. And it was no taller then in the old days than it is now, the sign told us. You call this a portal tomb. I wonder if that means portal to the other world, the next world. Though I've read that in Ireland there was no clear delineation in their minds between this world and the next. They considered the world full of portals that you could almost easily step from one to the next and back again, and that all had to do with their idea about shapeshifters. Okay, here we go. Goodbye, Portal Tomb. wanted to go buy some jewelry from him because he was making really cool stuff, and some of it was marked with Occam, the old rune-like written stuff of the ancient people. And he looked like a druid, and he was cool, and he was very nice. But Papa was afraid I would buy something from him, which I wanted to. And so I escaped him, and I came over the hill through the shamrocks, and here we are.
This part of the show is called Escape from the Druid Salesman.